everybody, and welcome to another fun-filled and rage-inducing episode of Andrew Rants, the video series where I stand upon my metaphorical soapbox pedestal of the world, and I bitch and complain about things that annoy me, piss me off, bother me, and make me wonder why, oh why, stupidity just wants to reign supreme around me. Yes. Today, though, however, I just want to ask one question. Now, apparently I've been out of the loop on something, and I wasn't aware of this. So as many of you know, I make comments on my videos, especially the podcast, and after the most recent one, by the way, if you haven't checked it out, where I said that I dug my Legos out, I should be more specific, my Bionicle Legos out. There are still some regular Lego bricks that are buried down there, but it's fine. I wanted to dig out my Bionicle ones. I was putting it off for a while and putting it off and putting it off. Well, I finally didn't want to put it off anymore, and I dove in. And I dug them out, and I was like, yes, I finally did it. I dug out my Legos. I'm so happy. And I shouldn't have been happy. Now, I put them away. I put them in boxes. I collected a lot of the Bionicle figures. I was huge into the Bionicle figures. Like, almost all of them. The original Toa, the Toa Nuva. I got Takanuva. I got some of the, I got like at least 2 or 3 of the Borak. I got at least 2 Rakshi. Some stuff I got at yard sales, parts, miscellaneous pieces here and there. And it was just a massive collection. Some sets that I bought from stores, some that I got as gifts. Like my mom got me the one Guardian Toa, the one Guardian thing as a gift from Web of Shadows. I thought this was really cool. And I love my Legos. I really do. Unfortunately, some of them didn't survive the test of time. Like cracked joints, cracked pieces here and there. And I had issues with some already prior to this. The 2 different sets of the Toa figures that were introduced somewhere between after the original Toa were done and they brought them back. There's like 2 different sets. You had ones that could fly and ones that were like on the ground or something. I got those and was just, oh, this is really cool. And I got Liwa, I got some of the other ones, and some of the parts, like the sockets that you put the ball joint in, just snapped. And they were starting to go, and that was just after I pulled them out of the container. And I'm like, okay, that's not that big of a deal, because they were readily available like Walmart and Target, and I could go buy another replacement parts, or I could just get some other sets. That wasn't a big deal for me. It wasn't a deal breaker. Yeah. Let's fast forward a little bit here, shall we? Now, we've had Hero Factory that's come out. They've redone the Bionicle Toa again. Apparently, I found out while looking up some instruction booklets to get part numbers because some of my figures cracked and snapped, and I was shocked when I was searching on eBay for parts, and I thought, well, let me see if I can look up the figures themselves. When the fuck did Lego Bionicle stuff get so goddamn expensive? Look, that's my honest-to-God question. I would have taken a video and shown my Lego Bionicles, but I don't want YouTube to come at me with COPPA problems. But then again, I drop F-bombs in my videos, so I ain't COPPA compliant. Look, I comply with it. My videos aren't for kids. I drop F-bombs, I swear. You don't want that being said for children. But I'm mostly pissed off here. And it's mostly for the fact that this is stuff that was my childhood. This is literally stuff that I put my creativity into. This is stuff that's designed for kids. From a company in Denmark, for God's sake. That their entire company is based upon the word play well. Okay? Play well. You want to know what I think of when I think of play well? I don't think of pieces that are going to snap at a goddamn ball joint because you go to pop it in to make the figure move. Or you go, no, I don't like that color arm on my little creation that I made. I'm going to pop it off and put another one on. As you pop it off, you crack the goddamn part. And then all of a sudden it's like, why? All I did was just pop it. What the hell? I just pulled it out. Why did that crack? What the hell happened here? And that's the problem. Then I thought, okay, let me get some parts. It's not a big deal. And technically there are some really nice eBayers out there that do have single parts listed up on their eBay pages. In fact, there's one in particular that might be getting some business from me because they have a lot of parts. Now, granted, they're like 99 cents to $1.99 a piece. You might be getting some business from me. I'm not going to lie. Especially for some of those really cool parts that I didn't know exist, you might be getting some business from me. I'm not going to lie about that. But I went to try to make a bid on some parts. This person had half a pound of Bionicle parts. And they wanted $13.99. I'm like, hell no, I'm not paying that much for half a pound. When I could get a pound for like 25 bucks. I am not going to pay you $13.99 for half a pound. So I made an offer. I thought my offer was very nice and generous. $5 for a half a pound. You have free shipping. Put them in a large flat rate box. You're still going to make money. I want some parts. No, they come back at me with some astronomically stupid number of $10.50 a piece per set, bringing it up to $84. What the holy hell are you smoking? When did Legos become so goddamn expensive? When was it that the thing that my childhood was based upon, the creativity that I had as a child, when did that get such a hefty price tag to revisit? My God! One of my figures that I was really hoping to find in good condition, Matanui, sadly is not in good condition. The one arm peg part broke, the sockets popped, it's cracking a bit, the hand cracked. It's pissed me off. Well, I thought, let me at least look up that figure. That shouldn't be a problem. I should be able to find it. Even if it doesn't have the container, somebody will have just the figure itself. I don't care if it doesn't have the weapons, just so long as it has the figure. At least some of the parts from the figure. $419 was the cheapest one I could find on eBay in the United States. $419! For Mata frickin' Nui from Glatorians. From the Glatorian line. $419. What in the hell are you people smoking? What are you on? What happened? When did Legos become so goddamn expensive? They're pieces of plastic, for God's sake! You could 3D print these bitches in your own goddamn home! When did they become so goddamn expensive? Don't even get me started on some of the other ones. I mean, I have the deluxe Takanuva figure that I got at Target years ago. And that thing was like 25 bucks when I bought it. That was going online for almost $300-some. The original Takanuva that had the bike from the Mask of Light, the one that you could combine with Makuta from the original set. The original set was going for a couple $100. I had the instruction booklets for these things. Not all of my Bionicle kits, though, sadly. Some of those instruction manuals were gone. But courtesy of the internet, I can get PDFs of the manuals. That's not a problem. But when? When did they become so damn expensive? When was it that Bionicle stuff and Technic Lego parts cost an arm and a goddamn leg? I mean, what the hell? And if anybody, by the way, from the Lego company is listening to this, I would be more than happy to have some parts. You know, parts to fix and build stuff. You have to have like a warehouse somewhere that's got, you know, like miscellaneous pieces that you screwed up somewhere. I don't care. I'll take some. Jesus Christ. Astronomical prices for a pound of Legos. I mean, some people have decent prices on eBay, but a pound of Legos, a pound of these Bionicle pieces, and it's like, what the hell? This shit got expensive. I mean, I'm practically sitting on a fucking college education here, and they're in pieces. I have some figures that, yeah, there's a crack here and there, and yeah, I could hook up the piece, the individual piece that I would need to fix it, but that's not the point. I thought about this as a neat little adventure, like, here, let me get a grab bag of some parts, and, you know, like, intermix them with my stuff and see what I can build and get back into this. So I wanted to start building stuff again, use my creativity that I've gathered from over the years and make something really cool, put it up on Twitter and show everybody. Because buying Gundam model kits is expensive as hell. The only one I own is Wing Zero Custom Edition from Endless Waltz, and that thing cost me like 15 to 20 bucks, and I got that from Japan. And you're asking me, that's the part that drives me nuts. It's like, what the hell? It's freaking expensive as hell, and I'm like, $419. $419 for Matanui. That's astronomical. Now, granted, there was somebody that had one up in Canada for like 20 bucks. Now, it wasn't complete or anything. It was missing some parts. I could tell that. But I'm thinking to myself, that would have been something that I would have gladly made an offer on. But since it's international, I don't know if it'll get to me or not right now with the pandemic going on, and a lot of international mail's been halted or stopped till further notice, so I really wouldn't want to take the chance on it. But how dare somebody? $419 for one Bionicle kit? If I would spend that much money, I'd be shot. That's a waste of $419. I mean, now, if this was like a limited edition, they only made like 6 or 7 of them, yeah, I'd say go for it. Buy it. That thing could only go up in value. But this is something that was in stores. I bought mine at a freaking Toys R Us, for God's sake. It cost me like 12 bucks when I bought it. I mean, I know that there's a thing called inflation, but holy hell! That's a lot of money. When did Bionicle get so goddamn expensive? I mean, these are building toys for kids. First off, it's bad enough that the pieces can break almost with ease. That pisses me off. I cannot stress that enough, how much that pisses me off. That these pieces can break real freaking easy. That pisses me off. But then you have this sort of absurdity that this is astronomically costing money to the point that you need to have a small fortune just to buy parts. I mean, now you have decent eBayers that are going to put up individual parts, and I'm so thankful for that. But if you just want like a grab bag of parts or something, you're SOL. That's just wrong. I mean, I want to build with my Legos again. I'd like to build with my Bionicle stuff. I want to make something cool. But I'm not going to break my goddamn wallet in two just to buy parts to build something. I mean, I'm not crazy. I'm not insane. I'm not nuts. Hell no. I'm not stupid enough to drop a crap ton of money on something that, honestly, at this point, I'd be terrified the bottom would fall out of it. You can make these things with a 3D printer in your own goddamn home. Why in the holy hell spend that much money? I don't have a 3D printer. I would just make the damn parts myself. But like I said, if anybody from the Lego company is listening, like I said, I would gladly take some parts. I mean, Jesus Christ. What the hell? First off, your quality control sucks. Okay, it's cheap-ass plastic. But then, you basically make it so that, oh, when they go away, now they're hard to find and extremely valuable, and everybody's going to charge an arm and a leg for them. Really? I guarantee you there's a warehouse somewhere that's got a whole bunch of these in. I almost guarantee it. And I'm running the risk of parts that aren't going to work, that are still busted or broken, and that's what I'm looking to get on eBay, because there's not like a way I can just buy them right from the Lego company or something. I mean, what the hell? But you know what? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Does that shock you that Bionicle parts and Hero Factory stuff just skyrocketed in price? Or am I just losing my mind and just out of touch with reality for some reason? Let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been Andrew Rants.